You are welcome back. In this video, I will be showing you how to design a product awareness banner. So the first thing you have to do is to create a new workspace. I tap on the plus button and I'm going with a custom size. Okay, so the custom size I want to use is 800 by 800. Create a new design. So let's wait. So the first thing I have to do is to create my background. So I tap the plus to insert element. So go to Canva library, then I search for, since I'm designing orange juice, so let me search for orange background. Orange background. Orange, okay. So I can take this first one, it's fine. I think I'm okay by it. So I need to resize it to fit my workspace. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. So another thing I would like to add is I want a kind of light coming from the center of the background. So let me search for glow. So anything you just want, just type it as it comes to your mind, just type it. So the library is filled up with, I can click these graphics. So okay, I think I'm okay with this. This is fine. Glowing light effect. Okay, so let me expand it as well. Alright, so I need to work on the transparency. Okay, let me just reduce the glow. Let me reduce it. So I come to layer, tap on the glow, and I come to transparency to reduce it. I don't want it to be too much. I think this is fine. 64. So the next thing I'll be doing is to import my orange bottle I want to use. So come to gallery, images. Okay, so I am using this, add to page. Okay, so I remove the background, effects, background remover. Alright, the background is removed, so I can expand it a bit. I can expand it, then I bend it a bit. I don't want it to be straight, just like that, so bend it a bit. Right. So the next thing I will try to do is to add a kind of shadow to this bottle. So I want to, so that it will look real. So I can come here to search for shadow effects. Shadow effects. Okay, so I think I'm taking the first one. Alright, so let me adjust it. So it will be as if since there is lightning at the back, so it will be as if, let me adjust. Okay, so it will be as if the lightning is causing the shadow to, so it will look real, at least to some extent. So just be creative about whatever you are doing. So just think of something you can just do and just to make it okay. So what else do I need again? Here I need orange, since orange is an orange juice. So let me go back to elements and search for orange. Okay, and click on photos so you can see all. Okay, let me see if I can see what I would like. Okay, I think I love this. Let me reduce the size. Okay, and let me get the second one next to it. I love this too. Okay, so let me see how I can combine these two together. How I can merge the two together to make something out, something reasonable out. So I think this is not bad. Let me paint the orange a bit. Okay, this is fine. So let me add at least maybe something like leaf, so that will be more good. Let me search for leaf. Just search for anything you want. Okay, I think I can go with this. Then let me see how I can just be creative. It's your design, so just do anything that will just make sense. So let me put it here. Let me change the position, send it to back to see how it will be. Okay, that's nice. I think that's fine. Let me rotate the leaf a bit. Okay. That's good. So I can go with this. I can go with it. So let me download this orange so that I'll be able to work on it. If I download it as a picture or photo, so just come to layer here, layer. So you can tap on it. So you can select, tap on the second one, the third one. So this, I want to group these three. So you can see group, click on group, so it has become one. So now I think I can download this to my gallery so that I'll be able to re-upload again and work on it. So let me go to more, download selection. So I can download without background. If I download with background, when I import it again, I will have to remove the background. Alright, so let me upload it back. So that means I'm done with this. I don't need it again. I delete it. So let me upload it back. To design. Alright, so I remove the background. Effects. Okay, PG remover. So I wait for it to remove the background. Alright, so that is done. So I have my image like this. So I will be able to add my shadow. I want to add shadow to it since light is coming from the back. So I want to add shadow to it. That's why I turn everything to one single image. I come to effect, then I go to effect again, then shadow. So here the shadow I will be using drop shadow. Then I tap on it again. So my size, let me use like 10, and let me use like 42 or 43 for my block. Okay, and the next is the angle. Let me put like 33 or 34. It's okay. And my distance, let me use around 75. You can just play around these things and see what you like or what you want. What that work for you, what you love might not be what I like. So I just want it, since the light is coming from the back, so I want the shadow to be at the other side. That's what I'm trying to do. So you can still work on the, let me see the distance a bit. No, I think it's fine like this. Okay, let my angle be 27. I think it's fine like this. So at least the shadow is showing. Shadow is showing here. Alright, so let me shift this a bit. I want a kind of space to be in between them. Let me reduce the shadow effects. So just play around these things and see what's that work for you. So okay, position. Right to front. That bottle is not at the front before, so I think it's fine like this. It's better if there is need for me to adjust. Okay, this shadow, let me remove the transparency. It's too dark. So transparency, let me just put it around 50 something or so. Okay, 60, 59. That's fine. 61 is not bad. Alright, so that's okay. Then the next thing I will do is that I want to create a kind of splash around this bottle so that it will look more real. Let me see if I can still increase this glow light. I want the light to still shine more. That's 76. Okay, so I want a kind of splash around this bottle. So let me go to Elements and search for orange splash. Just as it comes to your mind, just search it here in Canva. Orange splash. So it will give me something related to that. If at all you cannot get it. Okay, you can see orange splash. Oh, let me check on that graphics. Click graphics. Okay. I think this number 1 is fine. I think it's okay by me. So let me see how I can just place it around this bottle. Okay. So that's okay. Then let me send it to the back of the bottle. So the position should be to backward. Alright. Let me expand it a bit. Okay. This bottle should even come down. Let me shift the shadow downward. Bottle should come down a bit. So I think the splash is okay. So let me add another splash. The same thing. Let me duplicate this and let me flip it to cover it in the other side. Let me flip. Okay, so that it will be as if to cover it. So let me rotate it somehow. Okay, I can even cut the part I don't want. Cut it like this. Okay, so that's cut this side as well. Just play around it and see what that works for you, so the way you want it. Alright, so it will look more as if it is covering the bottle. So I need to add something to this where they join so that it will not just look, it will not be obvious. So let me use another one. Okay, I think I can go with this. Yes, but I need to cut out this orange part. Okay. So let me rotate it a bit. Okay, just place it there so that it will not just be obvious the way they join, or where they join together. Okay, I think I can duplicate that as well. Okay, I think that's fine. That's a bit fair. So the next I have to do now is to insert my words, the words I actually want to display on this banner. Okay, I need to put the orange juice. I go to text, so added heading, so I type orange juice. So the font I will be using here is I think Magnolia. What's the name? Is it Magnolia or something? Let me just try and search it. So you can just, once you have been designing all these things, you will start to know some font that works for you. So I love this font. So the size, let me increase the size to something like okay, 67, 68, okay, 69, that's fine. Then let me put an outline effect. I go to effect, then I go to outline, then I turn this color, okay, to dark green color. I think I need a dark green color also. achieve that. Okay, so then I need to increase that outline, the thickness. On the thickness. Okay, let me change the text color back to white. So that green is still not perfect. Then the spacing, the line spacing is too much. I come to spacing. Then let me see, just play around it. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay. Then I can bend it, I can rotate it just little. Okay, let me see that outline, that green color. I still don't want that green color. Let me just add to it. Effect outline. That green color is not that sweet. Okay, that's nice. That's okay. So let me see the thickness again. Perfect. I love it this way. So orange juice. Then what I need to write again, the name of the product, sorry, the company that is the brand name. Let me just duplicate this and straighten it back. I have to use the same font. Okay, so the name of this is Ken Foods. Ken Food. Let me just write Ken Foods. Okay. So I can just use a little size like let me see, font size around 30 something or so. Okay, 34, that's one. So I need to put the frame under this. Let me search for maybe something like okay, I can use shape. Let me just use a shape so that the color will come out good. Come to shape here. Okay, let me search for shapes. Alright. Okay, let me choose this one. Okay, sorry, let me use this one. So actually I will be making this one to be white color. So the one I will put on it can be green. So let me duplicate it. And make it deep green, or something like the green I used earlier. So the green is now, want something deeper also, so that white text can show very well. Alright, I think I'm fine with this. So the one at the bottom, I want it to be bigger than this one, so it can give me what I want. I can use the notch button to arrange it properly so that it can align. Okay, the guideline has come up. Okay, that's good. So let me group the two together. I come to layer. So I tap on the first one is tapped already. I click select, then I tap the white one. The two is selected, so I can group. Alright, so then I can shift it inside here and now bring the text on it. It's not showing, so I need to go to position to bring it to front. Position to front. So let me go and change the color to, okay, the outline color. I don't need any outline here. Let me just remove it. So, Ken Food. Let me shift this key. Alright. So I think that's nice. So the next is I want to put 100% natural. So let me go to text text, add subheading 100% natural. 100% natural. Alright, so what I need, the font I'll be using it, let me just choose the common font I'll be using it. Let me use Gagarin. Okay, the spacing is much, so I go to spacing, then I reduce the line spacing. Alright, so then I change the color to white. Now, my natural is not correct though. I still need to add L. Okay. So I need something at the, I can't just place it like this. I just want to place it on top of something as well. So let me go and search for, what can I use? Let me just search for badge, or is it badge or emblem or so, or tag. Let me search for tag, something like price tag or whatever like that. Okay, because I'm still on that shape, that's why it's not showing. So I think I'm not on that shape again. So let me search again, tag. So it will bring me different type of tag. Let's see, different tag. So I will just choose the one. Let me go to graphics so that I can see everything. Okay, I think I can go with this red color. So I'll change the color. So okay, let me just flip it. Right, so I want to place it here. Okay, that's very good. So let me change the color back to green. So here you can't change the color of this element, so just like a shape color. So I will go to effect. So in the case you cannot change any element color like this, just go to effect. There is a way you can change the color. Okay, effect. So you just click on dual tone. Just click any one of them, then you can edit it. Tap it again. Now go and select the color you want. So this is the green color I want. You can see. Tap the second one again, and the green. So that's the green I want. So I can now place my natural percent, 100% natural on it. Okay, let me shift it to the front. Let me reduce the font size because I don't want it to be too big. Right, that it should be okay. I can use my node button to perfect it. Yes. So if you are getting value from this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel and also turn on the notification bell so that you can receive updates whenever we drop a tutorial like this. So now I think I'm done. All I have to do is to perfect anywhere that just need to be perfected. So okay, I just add some touch. Right, so then I can just click on download. Okay, there is still something I want to add. Sorry, there is still pop fill, orange pop. I want to add to this side. Let me search for pop orange pop. Something like this, just I can use this. I can make it small. Okay, just want to place it here. Just want to place it. Then I can reduce the transparency. I can reduce the transparency so that it can blend with the background. So you can see. So let me bring this to the front so that doesn't still right. Still don't like the way it is. Let me rotate it a bit. Okay, let me reduce the transparency more. Alright. Okay, so then I can blur this splash so that they can look more real. Effects, I can blur them, blur whole image. Then I can intensity, okay, 19 is fine. So I can do the same for the second one. Effects, blur whole image, okay, 1920, still the same thing. So I think I'm good to go. I can download my image like this. So if you get value or you like this video, please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.